on it, Daniel. Thank you. You might have noticed a different sort of lighting scheme at the Shawnee County Courthouse this week. The green lights are just one way the county is honoring our veterans. Commissioner Bill Rippon is here with a look at what else is in store. Welcome to you.
Good afternoon.
We were just talking a little bit about how we all seem to have an attachment to military service. My dad was in the National Guard. I have a nephew who's currently in the Marine Corps. You have family that served as well?
My dad was in the Army. My granddad fought in World War I, and my great-granddad was in the 7th Cavalry guarding supply wagons in Oklahoma.
My goodness. So when you think about how important veterans are in our community, how important are they?
They are important, and I think this is a good time to show our appreciation for everything that they've done.
One thing that the county is doing, and you get on board with, you've done this for a couple of years now at least, is Operation Greenlight. We got some video of it earlier this week. Explain what this is about, what you do, and why you decide to do this.
Well, this was started by the National Association of Counties, and of course our state association then picked it up, and they were encouraging counties to light up their courthouse with green lights. And we had like 800 courthouses in Kansas, or not in Kansas, but across the nation last year. And this year we'll probably have triple that. And so we're doing it again this year just to show our support. And
it does send a message, because Shawnee County also is on board with a veterans court, correct? To recognize some of those special needs and things. Sure. that veterans might need some support.
Yeah, there's a lot of veterans who have needs. And if you do know of a veteran who needs some special attention, you could direct them to the Veterans Affairs Office, and they can help out in a lot of ways.
Shawnee County is going to be adding a new monument memorial to honor veterans, and it's going to be dedicated on Veterans Day. Where and what is that new addition? Okay,
this is at Gage Park. We have an All Wars Memorial there, and we're going to be dedicating the Vietnam Memorial this Monday at 2 o'clock. So it features 3 large stones with one has a map of Vietnam, one shows all the different branches of the military, and another one has a lot of etchings of the different types of equipment used in Vietnam.
How big of an undertaking has this been, and how long has this been in the works? I feel like we've been hearing about it at least for several years.
It's taken probably 3 or 4 years to raise the money and to get it all built and paid for.
So it was a private undertaking, fundraising. Well, folks had to support it.
We have a group called Gage Park Memorial, and we have always built all the different monuments and everything, raised the money. Every dime we raise goes into the memorial.
So it takes a lot of support. And will you be there Monday assisting with the dedication?
I will be there.
How important is it? Why is it important to you to be there personally when you think about the day?
I just think we need to show support for all the people that are in the military and the veterans, and the Vietnam War in particular. A lot of those guys didn't get much of a welcome when they came home, and this shows support for those guys.
If I may, let's go back to Tuesday and get your thoughts on the election. Your seat, District 1 on the County Commission, was not on the ballot, so you probably had a little easy night. Maybe you went to bed, didn't even know. But it is a 3-member board, so of course you have to work closely with the other 2 commissioners who were on the ballot, and they both were reelected, Kevin Cook and Aaron Mays. What does this mean as you all strive to continue some things that were in the works, or maybe address some of those tougher issues where we're still trying to find solutions?
Well, I think probably one of the good things is there's no speed bumps. There's no learning curve for somebody new. We just pick up where we left off, and there's always some projects that are kind of held up by elections and things like that, and we'll be able to move forward on some of those projects, so that'll be good.
I was at the State of the Community yesterday, and Commissioner Cook had mentioned homelessness and the goal of having city and county governments work together. And we do have some folks from city government who are in the studio with you today on a separate topic. But how do you see that relationship forming, and what needs to perhaps strengthen in order for you all to address things like, for example, homelessness is probably the big one that comes to mind?
Homelessness, that's a tough issue. There's so many reasons people are homeless. You have mental illness, you have drug addiction. You have some people, that's their lifestyle. Some people just by, bad things that happen in life, they ended up homeless. And there's no easy fix for all that. But we do have a problem, and we're going to have to address where we're going to house these people and how we're going to treat them, and how we get them back on their feet.
So the city and the county have to be together on
this one. We have
to
work together on this one.
Bill Rippon, thank you so very much.
Okay.
Thank you for being here and bringing us up to date.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about the city and small businesses. The city of Topeka wants to do business with small business. Here where you can find information to make the connections next.